Today, I am finding Manchester City guilty of their 115 breaches. And for their punishment, we've relegated them all the way to League 2. This is now what their starting 11 looks like because they have had so many of their top players walk. Look at where some of their top players have ended up. Kevin De Bruyne has gone to Bayern Munich. Erling Haaland is a Real Madrid player now. After teasing us Mbappe for this long, they finally give up and go for the other one. Rodri has gone to Barcelona. Buddy, Ruben Dias has also gone to Barcelona. And a few more. Edison's gone to Inter. We've got Phil Foden, who's also, just like Cole Palmer, left City, gone to Chelsea. You got Kyle Walker returning to Tottenham Hotspur as well. Wow. Obviously, such elite players would not be playing in League 2, so maybe understandable. But there are some players that have remained loyal, like Stefan Ortega, the highest rated player alongside our captain, Calvin Phillips. Yep, he's dropped all the way to League 2. I knew he was struggling for form, but surely he's not that bad. But after this though, so many of the players that Man City have held on to are their youth players that they've loaned away that have been promoted from academies. Hopefully these players like Hardwood, Bellis, you've got Sergio Gomez as well as Jan Couto as well. Few names here that we know are good. And again, in the end, this is now our starting 11. It is still probably a team that should comfortably get out of League 2. But that is what we're going to try to do today, people. We're going to take over this Man City team in League 2 without its best players, and we are going to try to promote them back up into the Premier League and maybe even win a Champions League. I've made myself the manager, of course, after taking over because, come on, Pep Guardiola is not managing in League 2. I happily will, though. I also still have Manchester City money, which is fantastic. Good to see the owners didn't walk away. But Manchester City in League 2, are we going to see something similar in real life? I don't know. But let's get underway with it. Be sure to like and subscribe, of course, if you are indeed new, and let's begin. Look at how young this team is too after all these players walked. I mean, Scott Carson, 37, then Ortega, then Calvin Phillips, and then the fourth oldest player at this team is 22 years old. This team should pretty comfortably get out of League 2, so let's simulate the first season, and hopefully they do. Oh my goodness gracious me. 44 wins out of 46. We have annihilated League 2. We're not quite Carabao Cup or FA Cup, final quality yet. Maybe in a while we might be. Liam Delap has himself an all-time season, getting 40 goals and 11 assists, man. Shout out to Sergio Gomez doing pretty well, and Calvin Phillips as the captain also has a solid season in League 2. I knew this team was too good for League 2, but I didn't even think it was 44 out of 46 wins undefeated. Shout out Scott Carson, 38, still going on for another season. Thank you, mate. But he is a player that will probably need replacing as we move over to Season 2. And before we continue on, people, I want to let you know that this video is brought to you by 1v1.lol. 1v1.lol is a battle royale mobile game that has been sponsoring the channel over the last month. The game features a bunch of awesome champions that you can play with, each of these champions coming with their own unique ability. For example, I just love the champion Sky's ability to hover over the battlefield and rain down terror and destruction on your enemies. But there are heaps of cool other champions in the game, like for example Frost, and one champion I've been using a bit lately is Sentinel, who's actually low-key a bit of a badass. Also, in my last video talking about 1v1.lol, I may have mentioned that there were going to be some new skins added to the game featuring certain content creators. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can announce that a certain Australian gaming YouTuber has now got himself in the game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Laserbeam has got a skin in the game. Maybe one day I'll get my skin in the game. But it's not just him. YouTuber Slogo and Clicks, by the way, have got their skins in the game for a limited time. These skins are totally free, and so too is the game itself. There are heaps of different game modes for you to try out, like 1v1 Clash, Showdown, Free Build, and more. So I really suggest to you guys you go and check it out by clicking the link in the description down below. Help support the people that help support the channel, guys. Thank you so much to 1v1.lol for sponsoring the video. And let's go get back on into it. Now this season, in Season 2, we're going to make some additions. The first actual signings we're going to make, since Scott Carson is on the way out, I'm going to go with Anatoly Trubin here. Trubin, I don't know, either way. Young Leeds midfielder Archie Gray, get another Englishman into the team, and we're also going to try to take a Chelsea centre midfielder off of their hands, Andre Santos. Even though we got promoted to League One, we have way less budget, but it is still plenty in order to get these deals done. So we're signing some players, we're building back up the squad. Hopefully, surely, we will be back up in the Premier League, maybe straight away. So we've got a brand new young goalkeeper in, and we've got 2 brand new midfielders to partner with Calvin Phillips. I wonder if Rory Delap is going to be able to have another 40+ goal season now that we've stepped up to the mighty League One. Damn, we nearly did the exact same thing, but we just took an L. I wonder who the hell in League One beat Manchester City. It was goddamn QPR. All right then. Well, fair play. Well, this season, I don't really know how the hell Liam Delap only goes up 1 overall when you score 30 goals. But all right, sweet. Oscar Bob with 20 goals, only 1 assist. There's not a lot of passing going on at that front 3 here, is there? Shout out Andre Santos. He looks to be a good signing, and so too Sergio Gomez. Once again, he's had another great season. But again, to the shock of no one, we do get promoted. We finish first again, and we're up into the championship. Let's head over to season 3. Here's how the team's looking in the championship. I honestly can't believe that Delap and Bob aren't going up in overall despite their goals, so I might look to update the front 3 a bit. Look at some of the names we're able now to go for being promoted to the championship. Xavi Simons, 83 rated. Gabriel Martinelli, I'm going to try to pull a massive coup for. Can we get him to step down from the Premier League to the championship? And can we get Vlahovic, 85 rated as well? Those are my targets. So then, we are back to signing big name players with high ratings. Martinelli, Vlahovic, and Simmons are in, and wow, what a front 3 for the championship. We are absolutely going to cook with that front 3. Is it going to be another 130-point season? Yeah, pretty damn strong, 120 points, not quite 130, but it is promotion, and just like that, we're in the Prem. Crazy, innit? How a couple of 80+ rated signings in the championship will go. Vlahovic with 22 and 1, bloody Martinelli with 17 and 4, and this Sergio Gomez fella is getting goal contributions from left back like crazy. But 3 years after being found guilty of those financial fair play breaches, we are back into the Premier League. Let's see if this time around we can win the Premier League, and maybe legally this time. This Man City team looks so strong going into the Premier League already. That's got to be one of the best promoted teams from the championship ever. Could still do with a bit of work. I'm thinking but the back line we can definitely upgrade a bit this time. And this is what I'm thinking. We've got a former Man City man here in Pedro Porro with Spurs at the moment. Could go to get him. Another former Man City man, a man that ended up going back to Everton from the look of things when he initially left. Can we bring John Stones back? And the final one is Fikayo Tomori, who looks like he's gone from Milan to Inter Milan. So that's pretty crazy. Let's get him out of there, because boy, he would be hated by half of the city. We are ever so slowly getting back to that superstar status that this Manchester City team once had. We now have an all 80 rated starting 11 again, which is brilliant, apart from Sergio Gomez. But with the goal contributions he's been getting on the come up, I'm kind of okay to keep him there for now. We honestly could be in for a not too bad first season up. I don't think we're winning the Premier League. I don't even know if we're getting top 4, but we might be contending with a team that damn good. Also, hello, future me here. I got a bit of bad news. God knows how it's managed to happen, but I have somehow lost pretty much almost all of the face cam recording for the rest of the video. Now, I know some of you are going to be absolutely devastated that you can't stare at my ugly mug for the rest of the video, but the face cam does eventually come back toward the end of the video. No spoilers, some stuff goes down. Ugh, fucking hate technology. All right, let's get back into it. Yes, for the first time in a long time, we don't come first in the league. We are 9th in the Premier League. We finish on 55 points. Manchester United win it with 83. Vlahovic, good numbers. Martinelli, good numbers. I don't know again why Sergio Gomez scores so many damn goals. I mean, 9's not as much as what he was getting before. We are now in season 5, and look, the starting 11 is great. Again, 78 rated Gomez at left back. Maybe we will finally get a new left back, but I definitely would be keen to update the midfield, maybe get in a real high quality goalkeeper. That goalkeeper, I reckon, might actually be a regen, only 5, seasons in, but Luis Velasco looks to be the Navas regen, so he'll get up to a good rating. Parisi here at left back, and then finally at CDM, let's go for Sandro Tonali, another Italian. Phillips keeps his place in the starting 11, but Tonali's now at CDM. We've got a brand new left back, all 80 rated team now. Either way, we've gotten a lot stronger. I love the look of the starting 11. Maybe we can push for top 4 this season. Oh yeah, much better. In fact, goddamn, we nearly actually won the Premier League. That would have been insane in only season 5. We still haven't won a Carabao Cup or FA Cup though, so we are trophyless in this 5-year stretch, but we're back to where we should be. And goddamn does Dusan Vlahovic continue to go from strength to strength. He's putting up like Liam Delap in League 2 numbers, but it's the Prem. The good news is though that by finishing 3rd, we're back into the Champions League. That's what we're fighting for today, to go all the way from League 2 to Champions League, and we are now in that competition. Let's head over to Season 6. How else do we improve this team? Honestly, it is so goated. I know we just bought Velasco, but he didn't go up in overall at all. Ortega's actually still higher rated somehow, despite the fact he'd be, 35. These signings probably aren't going to be all too crazy. Our budget's actually a bit down this season, but we got Conor Gallagher we can get for a free. Why not? I'd like to get in an actual right winger. We've got Xavi Simons playing there at the moment, but he's more of a cam, so we'll get Elise in, and we've got Santiago Jimenez, a bit of a backup to Vlahovic. God knows how the former Chelsea man ended up becoming a free agent in the first place, but we can snap him up. Oh my god, as if. And the second I go in for Elise, they want Conor Gallagher, who we just signed. Yeah, no way, mate, that is not happening. We'll take Gallagher, we'll take Elise, nice additions. And I've been acting like, oh yeah, we'll be lucky if we challenge for Premier League. Like, no, that is a really good team. With us now back in the Champions League as well, and in a group that we should be getting out of, can we start pushing for that Champions League after going all the way down to League 2? Will it finally be our year in the Premier League now as well? Well then, with a game to go, we have got the lead of the Premier League. We are on top, but it's not quite safe yet. Arsenal and Man City on the final day again. Just like old times. We have to beat Bournemouth, but we have to do it without Vlahovic, without freaking Tonali. Both of our centre-backs are out. What is going on? I mean, look, man, we'll try to do it without those players. Hopefully we can get it done. Just got to get the win against Bournemouth. And even then, we could maybe still win with a draw. Hell, even with a loss. We just got to better Arsenal's result. I don't think that's a smart mentality to have, so we'll avoid it. We've got an early cross in. Oh, that's not the right option. Oh, up the middle. Oh, very nice time. Ball through. Santos. Goal! That is the goal. One of the men that we signed when we were down and in the dumps. But no, that could be the one that gets us this Premier League title. Good start, nice and early, nerve settler. Gives us actually a free corner, really out of nowhere. And still going, Santos, and in off from Reguilon! Gotta be given to him, surely. A second goal in the half, he's on a hat-trick. Olise out wide, I can see Phillips, and it's a lovely ball. Oh, but it's a great save, nearly got the captain a goal. Oh, not good. Where's the man on the hat-trick? How about Gomez has a go? Oh my goodness, cross it back in. That might find him. Gray on the turn. 3. Yeah, it's done now. Another boy that we signed from way down the leagues. Lovely take, turn, and finish to boot as well. Get in. Oh, they're fighting for one. They won't get it. It's over. It's sealed. Manchester City have soared all the way up from League 2 after their financial fair play breach to win another Premier League title. And the captain, Calvin Phillips, who followed the club down, one of the very few players in the starting 11 that stayed, shall we say, is now lifting up the Premier League trophy. What payoff that is for him. From reject that no one wanted when the club went down to now captain of a Premier League winning team. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet this season because we have made that final of the Champions League in the same season that we win the bloody Premier League. We still have a number of injured players, which is really frustrating, but maybe Tonali, maybe Vlahovic will still be able to take part. Oh, by the way, I just had a look and we won the FA Cup as well. So this is not just for a Champions League. This is for, it's for a treble. We are going to play with these players despite them being injured. Hopefully it'll still work out. Barcelona taking on Manchester City. Vlahovic is in, Tonali is in. Who is taking home that Champions League trophy? And once again, another huge thank you to 1v1.lol. They are the ones that sponsored this video. They are the ones that made it happen. And I promise you, if you're a fan of Battle Royales, if you're a fan of Epic Showdowns, you're going to get a kick out of this game. Click the link in the description down below to download it for yourself. It would really help out the channel and keep the videos coming. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the game. And let's not forget who Barcelona's captain is, Ruben Dias, former Man City man. And look who's in midfield for them too. Rodri and Dias we have to face. Do not let them. Please, Phillips, play a blinder. I'd love for you to outplay Rodri in the final. Tough angle for Vlahovic. Gonna cross this back in, it's deep. That's actually in a great spot. Gray! Oh, what a goal! The initial cross was deep, but we found a header back into Archie Gray. And oh my goodness, he flicks it up into the air and scissor kicks it home. What a goal for a Champions League final. Who needs Ruben Dias? Who needs Rodri? Who needs the entire previous Man City side? We're back in the final and we're leading. Lobotka, Tomori, big tackle needed. Anzufati, Tomori crunches him. What a game he's having. And we lead at halftime through that Archie Gray brilliance. Oh, this is a bit awkward. Colomwani had a go. Ortega been tested for the first time. We're getting aggressive. Oh, we're getting very aggressive. Look at the run. Sergio Gomez. Will he be able to get the whole way through? I don't think so. Ibanez is going to hold him up, but the step overs work. The cutback misses its target. Oh, crunch. That's going to be a foul for sure. Vlahovic is in the book. I've got Gray in. Oh my God, it's not found him, but it'll fall to Phillips. Please, Captain Phillips. Oh my God. Wow, that is so wide. But there's still only 5 minutes left to go in this thing. It would have been great to have sealed it like that. Just hang on for a little bit longer. They're on a break. Stop it quick. Rodri, it's over! One goal is all the game could give us, but one goal is all we needed. Archie Gray from Leeds United scores a bit of acrobatic genius to win us a Champions League. Close to a decade ago, we were down in League 2. We found guilty of the 115 charges, and now we have built the team back up, and we're once again European champions. And the guy that stuck with them, one of the higher rated players in the team, he didn't go anywhere, and he gets his reward. What a career turnaround for Calvin Phillips. He is a Champions League winning captain, Man City, back on top of Europe. Thanks again for watching, everyone. If you have enjoyed, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. And if you did enjoy this video, then be sure to check out this one as well.